now where we've got a great deal of momentum. We heard yesterday what a great season the NHL had. We saw what happened in Vancouver and what people around the world were exposed to as far as hockey, and we're in a real good place. That seems to be a common theme for what I took away from yesterday's session, and that's exciting. And so what do we need to do as a group and as a body to help grow our sport? And you look at, on the women's side, you look at the opportunities that some of these countries that have good hockey on the men's side. We need to start to tap the surface. We need to start investing into some of those areas and giving the resources and the backing to try to grow the sport in some of these areas. And if we do that, I think overall everybody's going to benefit it, because now we're going to have more people involved in our game. I was fortunate enough to watch my father, who loved the game. It didn't matter who was coming to the rink. He just wanted more people involved in the sport, and he was an ambassador to try to grow the sport. And I see that right now. We talk about patience, unfortunately, in our business, and being a coach, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes we are patient with growth and development, but we also want to win and we want to be successful. There's a balancing act, and certainly to me, women's hockey is still growing. It's a sport that we're just tapping the surface, and I think after what we saw in Vancouver, we saw the talent level compared to what we saw in Nagano in '98, a lot of great things are happening. And as has been mentioned earlier, we're giving an opportunity to not only for these young girls and women to play this great game that we love, but it's also an opportunity to teach them life lessons. And so the great things we take away from teaching and coaching, these kids are going to pass on to the people that they touch in their lives and in their communities. And so some of the things that I think that need to happen and that hopefully will happen here shortly, and Haley mentioned it, is try to hire someone internationally that's in charge of women's hockey.